to everybody watching this video. I want to make like a video to solidify my resolution to finally reach for my happiness, because you know how it is said that the peak of life happiness is at 20 on average is at 23 years old. So today's date isn't important. However, I will be turning 20 in a few months, and to be honest, it feels like I heard this quote. It was most men are dead by the age of 18. However, they are buried at the age of 70. And it feels very, very true to me. Because I would say, for the past 2 years, I don't know, maybe for the past year, it doesn't matter. It feels weird. It feels weird because nobody really prepares you for adult. Nobody really prepares you to be an adult, right? You heard it a million times, right? One day you have to start redoing everything yourself. Your mom won't make dentist appointments for you. You really have to manage a lot of things at once. You don't have time for a lot of things. You have to work, which is like the worst part. Wait, I will change the LED. No, I'm still ugly. Well, maybe Shrek Light is better. So, I want to make a resolution. Once I turn 23, and I still feel that way. I still feel like happiness is out of my reach. I don't have any control of my life whatsoever. I still don't feel any sympathy for people in my life. I still don't love anybody. I still don't care for anybody. Then I will either go missing or fake my own death. Faking my own death would be more difficult, since like it would still put me like on a missing list, and maybe it would mess the people that are in my life too much for their own good. Like I said, I don't really have any sympathy for people in my life, be it family or friends, but still, like, I don't hate them. It's not like I want to like have revenge on them or something. It's not their fault that I feel this way. It's really not, because when you cannot open up to anybody, whose fault is it? Like really. I go to the therapist. This is like the only person I open up to, because I can't do it to anybody I know. But I know there is a psychological need to run to somebody, to be honest with somebody for the first time in your life. So I don't want to take any revenge on them. It's not like that. So, when I'm 23 years old, it's like 3 years from now, I will be a fresh uni graduate. And I will have like, I would say, oh no, I will have more than that. I would have about 8 months of time, I would say. In that period of time, between me graduating university and me becoming 23 years old, I will have about 8 months. And that period of time, I will be saving money. I mean, I've been saving money for years now, right? I have some pretty solid life savings for 20 years old. And if by 19th of September 2025 I still don't have anyone that I really care for, anything to live for, any hobby that you know, to live for. Well, actually, I was a really big fan of going to gym, you know, bodybuilding, gym rat. However, I've also been struggling with cystic acne for a long time, and it's been horrible. It's, you know, it's, I would say it's like a struggle of fat people, because you know, some people like who have acne, right, are those who just, you know, ate like shit for the last few days, right? Like, you know, and you see them, they have slight acne, whatever. But you see other people and with, and now I have to remember how I looked a few months ago, with this shit sticking out of their face, literally changing the face shape. And they can't really do anything about it. The amount of fucking face care products, skincare products I've gone through, the amount of money I spent on this shit. I've taken 2 antibiotics before Accutane or isotretinoin, and now, wow, it feels great. It feels, you know, after every fucking night out with my friends, after every fucking McDonald's or every fast food, I would go up to a mirror, or just, you know, if I didn't have a mirror, I would wash my hands and I would go like this. And a lot of the times I would either see a big red fucking spot, hurtful to the touch, or, you know, just feel it on my face, that would in few days turn into this white gooey shit that, you know, what I do I squeeze it out and have like a red spot, or do I just walk around with a white fucking cyst on my face for everybody to see, and would, you know, dry for like a week or two with a fucking cyst. Let's say right here, I would like put band-aid on it, so, you know, it would just look cooler, yeah. Or I would put a little of, what was it called? Of like a zinc paste, because it would make the redness lighter, and it also dries it out. And after so many years, because it started, in your teenage years, so I would say, yeah, 14. I would say 14 because like I found a recording of me when I was 14, and I have like a spot here. You can see the only thing that is left is like here, but it's healing, and it will be gone in like few weeks. Yeah, because the Accutane slows down the healing process. So back to the topic. I used to go to a gym a lot, and it went for like 3 to 4 years. Yeah, I would say my father took me when I was 16, so I will be 20 now. It will be like 3.5 years of going to the gym, because I had some breaks. I have a break now because although I am so thankful to this drug that I finally gotten rid of my acne, and I am just a month away of completing my dose, but for the last month I've seen results. So after 4 months, yeah, you finally see some fucking results, and they are great. They are worth it. They are worth all the side effects, which are drying lips. Now you can see it. The side effects have actually gotten better. Drying lips. Like I can actually sometimes, grab and like peel my entire lip off, which obviously isn't good. But I have a good lip balm for lip repair. So dry eyes. No, is it visible? I don't know. So I always carry with me like eye drops and lip balm. Drying skin. Now you can see it. Yeah, drying nostrils. So I have nosebleeds sometimes. Actually, the pillow that I'm supporting my back on has some like blood stains, because during the night, it sometimes like it feels like in my dream, it often feels like I'm either also having a nosebleed or I'm snorting drugs, and then when I wake up, and just I'll wake up to my nose starting to start bleeding a little bit. So what I do is, I wake up, I take a bit of paper, I stuck it up my nose, I wipe it out, and then I go back to sleep. As you can see, it's a lovely morning. To be precise, it's 4 in the morning. Back to the topic. I got distracted again. That's what happens when you go in without a script. So these are the least severe side effects of Accutane. The others are hair loss, slight hair loss. That's not a total hair loss. I won't be going bald. Check for bald spots. Slightly curly hair, really dense. However, it's thinning out, and like when I go, like just going through my hair like that, I often find hairs in between my fingers. When I like lean on, I usually leisurely, it's like a notebook because I'm a uni student, right? So I lean, I go for my hair. It's a bunch of fucking hair there. So I'm taking supplements, uh, you know, zinc. What else? You know, hair products for hair loss and damaged hair. It really helps. But there is one side effect that I can't help with like supplements because drying skin, moisturizer, nose. I don't really give a fuck about nosebleeds, right? So I just I just left it at that. Like having a nosebleed like every once a month, somewhat. I already talked about the lips and the eyes and the hair, but there is sometimes a terrible bone. Did I say bone? No, it's usually at my spine, lower back pain, and it can get so much worse if I'm like training at the gym. And I thought, okay, well, I can't train heavy, I can't lift heavy, like goodbye bodybuilding routine, right? I would just do cardio or whatever. But for the last month, I've been also busy with exam sessions. It fucked up my mental. It fucked up my sleep schedule. As you see, it's 4 a.m. Do you know why I'm awake at 4 a.m.? It's not because I haven't slept yet. It's because yesterday I woke up at 10 a.m., had to take a nap at 10 p.m. Oh yeah, because you know what? Accutane also makes you very sleepy if you don't train anything. And I sleep 10 to 12 hours a day. And sometimes when I'm trying to, like, fix my biological clock, I can sleep, like 8 hours at night and then take a 4 hour nap. 8 hours at night and 4 hours, half of the day gone, just like that. And it's also because of my roommate, because of my fucking roommate who's gone now, and I use his bed as a storage of sort. So, for the last month, I haven't been really training. I have been missing out on sun. No, I wouldn't say I'm missing out on sun. I would go to for the last like 2 weeks. I would go to sleep at 12 a.m. So I would see a beautiful morning, just like that, every day. But then it would the noon would come and I would go to sleep. But I've passed all the exams. I wouldn't say with flying colors, but it's uni. I passed. So that's all that matters, because a lot of students didn't pass. A lot of them, no, I mean, like, they fail one subject, so they can fix it in like the next semester. But we had 4 maths and 1 physics, just just to make some money, just for university to make some money, because, as I said, not a lot of students passed all the subjects, but I did it, and I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. But for the last 3 days and for the next 2, I'm living alone, and what is really hard is trying not to fall asleep. Because what's the motivation be like, oh wow, I spend my entire day looking at either a computer screen or no or a phone screen, right? Why wouldn't I go to sleep? Like, what what's so interesting in there that would keep my attention for like next few hours? And so today I was gonna go out, socialize with people from my uh, from my course, because I don't really have friends there, and it would be great to meet some of them after a fucking year of hybrid and e-learning, whatever what do I call it? I didn't go to uni because of the coronavirus shit for like majority of time, so I don't really know those people. I only know mm, like to talk a few times. I know 3 people from my course. One is literally playing League in the next room at 4 fucking a.m. The other one was really hard to contact today, and I, really wanted to go meet with him because he can introduce me to other people. I think he's a good person, but I've been texting him since fucking 6 p.m. He barely replies, and he replied with a video that he isn't where they were supposed to meet because, it was raining today and it is outdoor. And I asked him, yo, do you have a place for one more? Space for one more? And he didn't reply. So I went back to sleep because it woke me up at 11 p.m. I went to sleep at 6 p.m. I would say, or even early. I would say 9:30. I've been sleeping since, and I woke up and I couldn't sleep, and it's like you know what kinds of thoughts get you in the middle of the night when you can't sleep. So I thought, fuck it, nothing good, nothing good like happened to me in those 2 years. No, I would say my friends, but still I like them. But it's this barrier that that is between me and other people, that I cannot open up to them, that I feel that I don't usually feel the need to open up to them. It's still there. Although, I love them, right? But it's still me against the world and nobody else. It even, I was even, for like a half a year, I was faking, fake it till make it right. I was faking, in more intimate relationship with them. I was like, well, maybe I will get used to it. I didn't. I need psychological help to develop the skills that people actually fucking develop in their childhood. Did you know what my childhood looked like? I stayed locked in my fucking room playing video games. And whose fault is it? Is it mine? Because I tend to get periods of time in my life when I get super introverted and I don't really want to go out anywhere, just rot in bed. Is it because I felt insecure about my looks because of my acne and didn't really want to go out socialize? Is it because I had terrible friends at some point? I would say yes, because they were terrible. That's why I'm thankful for the ones I have now. So I didn't really need, I didn't really learn because I didn't need the social skills, communication skills. And now I'm at 20 years old, not having one friend that I would rely on. I can't communicate the feelings to my friends, to my family. Never been in a relationship. And basically, it feels like I'm at 15 years old. Because, at 15, you're like, you're not really, you like past the 13, the 14, the puberty already hit you some, right? And you feel like the need to adapt to your age, right? To, I don't know, to like find someone close to you. Because as a kid, like, what's your secret, right? Well, my secret is that, I don't know, I shit my pants at primary school. Oh, wow. Thank you for telling me that. Now I'm your close friend. I know your secret. But then, like, you develop feelings and you develop like sexual attraction, and now it's like more drama in your life. But for me, it never really was that. It feels like I've never gone past the age of 15. It feels like been 15 for those 5 fucking years. It's the same stuff. It's the same. But now, a 15-year-old has got to earn money, study on his own, be disciplined, keep his diet, be disciplined about the gym. Live in a different city. I live almost 400 kilometers from my friends. I don't really have friends here. I had my roommate who is gone now, but I already told you he fucked up my sleep schedule. It was good being around him, right? And we had like some heart-to-heart talks, but the barrier is still there. I still can't really be close to someone. And I think that's all I want to say. So, 19th September 2025. If it's still like that, if it hasn't changed a bit, and I'm giving myself a lot of time, it's not like, oh yeah, in a month, if I don't find a girlfriend, I'm killing myself. Right? It's different because I'm giving myself like 3 and some year, 3 years, 3 months, I would say. And if it's still like that, then I'm just going to seek happiness on my own, right? Maybe the normal life was never for me. Maybe that's why I still feel like I'm 15 and nothing's changed, and maybe maybe I don't fit in with those people, and maybe I don't want anyone close to me. So I'll just save up a bunch of money, and one day, something close to 19th of September, right? I would have this planned out like 3 months beforehand, so I don't just wake up one day, it's my birthday. How about that plan? And then start planning, and then I will go back to uni because like it's 1 month away, right? So my 21st birthday, somewhere around that date, I would just disappear, meaning that I would go to another country, and maybe I will settle there. Maybe I will use up a bunch of my money touring the world. Maybe I will use all of it and then find some like shady job to earn it back. That would be interesting. Because what I'm looking for now is, I guess, something interesting. Because for those past, as I said, 5 years, I didn't really realize it, my like mental state, until I was 17. So I will say the last 2 to 3 years, it's been all the same, and it's been terrible. It's been lonely. I don't even know how to describe it. I would say it was repetitive and very lonely. It's like bed rotting in your dead bed all day, and no matter how much you distract yourself, how many good shows you watch, how many good books you read, when I look back, I can't, think about those books or those shows or whatever. All I think about is that I missed out on my late teens. That people have amazing stories to tell, that people have had girlfriends, they've had dramas, and they're like, wow, I can tell this, that. And then my biggest achievement is that I fucking didn't kill myself. I would say that is the biggest achievement, because when I look back how miserable I was, and I still am, having the balls not to kill myself. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. If I have this video, then, when I'm feeling like, yeah, I won't follow through with this plan, I will be miserable for some more years. I will be miserable till I'm 70. Then I will die, and yes, finally the end of it. No, I will have this video by 19th of September 2025, and then I'll be gone. I'll be gone. To where? Nobody knows, not even me. I will just hitchhike, take random trains until I find something that I love doing, somewhere that I love being, or someone that I love. And if not, well, then I will kill myself.